How's it? Today is Tuesday, October 7th. Back squats, overhead press. Yeah. Start off the day with my Nordic hamstring curls, which I actually do after my McGill Big 3 and my hip mobility warm up. Um, Today was a slow warm up. I felt really strange with my lower back when I got to the gym. I didn't work today, so I kind of arrived whenever I did, and I woke up whenever I did, and that sometimes is not the best, but I felt like lately I've been pretty tired, so I showed up when I did, and I'm happy I did. For today, like back squatting up to 131 for 3 sets of 10 is hard. Like I'm not going to lie, it is very challenging. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 134 next week, but I hope I'll be able to, assuming everything lines up and I get good sleep and I get good food the days leading up to it. Then I feel like 134 is definitely doable. I've done up to 140. I don't remember what it was, but it was definitely 140 at the lowest. Might have been 143. Here's my first set at 131. For most of these, I was kind of feeling like my lower back wasn't like achy. It was just a little bit uncomfortable. And then as I moved through the sets, it turned out to be okay. And that's a better outcome than I expected. Coming into the gym. I feel like the movement quality is not the best, but again, it's pretty heavy. It's basically like full maximum effort. You'll see on the last rep, they all like very very last reps, like the 30th rep at 131. Um, I start shaking. Like that like weird sensation where when you're pushing up, you don't you don't move the bar, but your body keeps moving. Um, yeah, I'm pretty proud of where I'm at right now. If if you told me that I would be here, just a month ago, I don't know if I would have believed you. Looking back at how far I've come, it's it makes me feel good. I don't know if it's necessarily confidence inspiring, but I feel accomplished, and I feel like I'm making the right decisions for my progress right now. And given that I'm kind of guiding myself through this whole thing, it's very very easy to make the wrong decision because you know if you're decently confident in your own capabilities, it's just like, oh, I can do that, and then you overshoot your capabilities, and then you either get hurt or you get sad because you can't make it. But um, I feel like I'm getting stronger, and that is the main goal of this. I know that these videos are, especially when it's not the weightlifting stuff, they are not as fun to watch. But it is that bitter work that um, that I've been missing. It's the bitter work that I need, in my opinion, because to develop like overall strength, there's like a few main principles that you need to follow, and there's a few kind of approaches that you can take. But right now, I think what I'm trying to do is create, I guess, muscle, build muscle by ending up in like kind of hypertrophic ranges for the numbers for like the overall reps, and just try to push the weight after that because I will try to get a little bit more overall strength from the newly built muscle. That's kind of the big main goal, right? And I guess going in line with that, I did my overhead presses here at 5x5 at 62 kilos, which is like 136 pounds, something like that. This was actually really easy comparatively. I thought this was gonna be hard, but I was wrong. I feel like I probably could have done a lot more for the press. I mean, a lot is relative, but like percentage wise, I feel like I probably could have done 3 or 4 more percent. So what is that? What would that look like? So 6 kilos is 10%. So 3 or 4% would be like, 2.5 kilos, something like that. I definitely could have done that for 5.5s today. So we'll see how I go about this next week. I'm probably gonna go like 64 next week. We'll see. If I can't, then I might try to do a top set of 3 with like volume sets of 5, like 10% below that. Which honestly, I don't feel like that is the most useful way to lift, but it is a little bit easier than just hitting it like nail in the head with 5x5. Just like smacking 5x5 on is pretty challenging, and it's mostly designed for beginners and whatnot. Finished off today with my accessories during golden hour, Bulgarian split squats, did some bicep curls, and then did some back extensions, and yeah, that was it. I didn't get mad today, which was cool. My friend and I were cool. That's cool. I am. I feel like I am moving in the right direction. I laugh at that saying because I say that so often, and then something always happens, or I'm clearly not moving in the right direction. But for right now, with my goals of being stronger, my body's feeling pretty good, like relatively speaking. Hopefully, in a couple weeks, I'll have zero pain in my back. But sometimes when I wake up and there's nothing there, and that's really, really awesome. But other days, it doesn't feel like that, and that's still a win by the law of averages. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.